Okay, see you later.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a question about the eclipse. Um, do you know nothing right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't voice say it. Do, do you guys know if I can put different size missiles on the eclipse?
Just size 9 for right now. In the future, they're planning on making that like a module, so you'll be able to switch it out. But right now, it's just different types of torpedoes. Different
So I
types
can't.
of size 9.
So I can't put size 5 torpedoes on my
No,
eclipse.
no, not right now.
Mm,
In the future, you might even be able to carry a Moab. They'll have a module that you can just
what's
switch that
that?
out. It's what the A2 carries, the giant nuclear bomb. It's one
Mother
giant
of
bomb.
all bombs.
Yeah.
To the
Oh
Navy,
yeah,
Zetaprolinite has been completely
that thing.
restocked. We're good on that for now, and should work on the other supplies. Job all. The Navy has been
Let's
fully
stick to the
resupplied.
ship.
Send our thanks. Come out.
Because like I'm asking basically because like my aim is horrible and I can't like kill anything with the H or with the Eclipse. I
Mm-hmm.
used to be really good at it, because you could go super fast and launch it as fast as you can,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't do that anymore. And I'm fine with hiding and quote unquote stealth,
Mm-hmm.
um, with the thing because I've taken my guns and my shields off and I wait till my EM reading is like 1,000 before I like think about approaching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds like you got the basics of
Um,
how to use it. But you like to use it like
yeah,
you like to get in there and actually do some fighting with it, right? Like
no,
dog fighting, right?
I just like to sit
CDF
there
combat
and
pilots
launch a
to
missile
report for
from
duty.
40
Navy needs some backup taking out Xeno
thousand
threat.
or
Know
40
the truth,
kilometers away.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, the good old days.
But
Back in the
now
day, you
that
could
they
kill people pretty
added,
much.
yeah, now it's incredibly difficult.
Mm.
You see what that's? You see what I mean, right?
Yeah, no, back in the day, the Eclipse could kill things at like 15 clicks, 20 clicks out, but they've changed a lot of that. You got to get relatively close now. But you still stay invisible with it.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, the guns on that thing are just for show. You don't want to get in a dogfight with it if you can avoid it.
Why do you think I took them off?
Yeah. Well, it lowers your signature. Yeah, I've run it without
Yes.
shields. I've run it without shields, without guns, and actually with one cooler. And
Really?
yeah,
You
to
can
low.
do that?
Back in the day, you could. I haven't done it in a long time because they're constantly changing the balance of stuff. But if you take most of the stuff off that generates heat, you don't need as much to keep the ship cool, just to keep the engine, to deal with the regular stuff. But
Bro,
it's
so
all
I'm
about
gonna make
getting.
myself literally, so I can literally make myself invisible.
Well, it just anything to lower your emissions.
Yeah, I was fighting a Firebird, similar setup where they had no shields, no guns, and just spamming missiles at me, and I could not get a target lock on my Scorpius until I was under 3 kilometers from them.
Yeah. Back
Dude,
in the day,
what?
back in the day, you couldn't see the eclipse didn't give off an image at about 1 or 2 kilometers. You could be like seriously invisible with that thing. It had the best stealth hull rating in the game. That
What does
that
that mean?
that ship, the Eclipse and the Prowler had the lowest stealth rate or the best stealth rating in the game. But they've
Hmm.
long since probably changed that by now. I haven't looked. The hull itself
So,
has a stealth rating for some ships. Um,
what's the benefit of having a stealth rating?
well, it's part of the calculation for calculating your stealth. There is a
Oh,
calculation for it. I haven't
The
fucking
specific hull like doesn't reflect as much. That's not
yeah.
like a hidden like rating. It's like the stealth is the attribute, so it reduces like by overall.
so all I need is one quantum drive, one power plant, and one cooler to operate this thing.
Back in the day, I don't know if they've or rebalanced it so you can't do that. But I've been
We're about to find out.
yeah, back in the day I
It's
could do that.
possible. It's possible. Now what type of coolers and stuff would you recommend me bringing?
Well, since you're not going to do combat, I'd just go pure stealth.
Here, I was hoping
The
you'd sign
best you
up.
can get.
Xenothreat's been taking a
Okay,
beating, so
so
this
the
is our
power
chance
plant
to
is
push them
already
back for good.
stealth.
It already
Sending
comes
over the
with
mission
what
details.
mid-grade,
So get out there and do what you do.
high-end,
Feel
mid-grade freaking stuff. So it's actually not bad right off the bat.
Now for the power plant, could I put a like grade A that, but uh it's it's a competition drive
No.
for the power plant.
Well, I wouldn't recommend it. Competition drives sacrifice all things for performance, including stealth and all that. So they're probably the worst thing to put in there. They may put out a lot of power, or they may
Okay.
be steady with their power, but you don't really power is not an issue for your vehicle. You're going to be removing the weapons and everything anyway. With a stealth vehicle, it's all about pushing that emissions as low as you can.
I see what you mean. Thank you.
Yeah, I own like every stealth ship in the game. Back in the day,
See,
I
my
was wiping
problem
out
is
orgs with the Eclipse.
mm, I'm thinking about just launching it at the farthest distance I can.
So, on the paperwork, it says you can engage with most torpedoes at about 15 clicks. I think it is 10 to 15 clicks. I wouldn't recommend it because the
Mine,
missile often gets lost or fails along the way. The server, because of its desync, I don't think it gets the measurement right, so your missile will never get there. I would move closer. Honestly, the
mm,
closer the better.
let's see.
You can. It says you
See,
can do it at
mine has a
10 to
range.
15, but
My torps that I have on there can do 40.
I don't know about that. Unless they've changed it
I
lately.
could,
The
Yeah,
max
it's a
distance for
40
any
kilometer
torpedo
range.
last I looked was 15, but that was a while ago, so they may have changed it.
I believe different missiles have, and different
Yeah.
torpedoes have different things now.
Yeah, I'll have to take
Especially because of the mastery mode.
Mm-hmm. Well, I heard they slowed all missiles down to like ridiculously slow speeds.
That was for one patch. They're like still slower than before, but the ridiculously slow speed was them testing something on one of the PTU builds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like as a ship you could fly faster than
Here
a
we
missile could be fired. That was, I think, them doing some confirming an issue they think with missiles.
Bogey. Bogey.
The Eclipse is also okay at getting away. Like if you accidentally get in a dogfight.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, something I realized, I'm no longer producing any sort of heat. What the hell? Wait, what? No, like seriously, I'm not producing any heat.
Hmm.
Bogey. Bogey. Bogey.
I'm gonna see how quickly my
Bogey.
IR drops from quantum. So we were at 700.
Bogey. Bogey.
I'm dropping 100 less than every second
Bogey.
for my
Okay.
EM. Dude, what the f. And then put everything in the thrusters.
Bogey. Target ship destroyed.
So I'm just gonna keep dropping everything. So like barely functioning. It was at 700,000, so it dropped to 4,000. And now it's dropping every 100 for 2 seconds. I mean, I'm still very functional. Just low limited, but that's fine. And I can move as I like. It only affects a little bit. Dude, that's nuts.
Looks like it's just the Idris left.
Oh, so it automatically has me in cruise control because of my power.
Shields hit.
Whoa.
It's still dropping. It's at 3,000.
Yeah, it'll drop down quite a ways.
And what is the IR signature for?
Infrared. The Eclipse is designed to suppress everything. The greatest advantage with it is its cross section. Its cross section is really low. That's the hardest one to suppress because that's really your hull rating.
Right.
EM is another one that was a bug for a while, but I heard they tweaked and fixed some of that.
So I could try doing the contract, I guess.
You just lost a shield.
Objective
Take it out.
neutralize. Okay.
Alright, my rattlers are doing their job.
So I can comfortably get to 1,700 or 2,700 within 3 minutes.
So is anyone here actually doing Xeno?
Yeah, I'm taking on the Idris right now.
Oh, kaboom. Okay, I'm gonna join on your server then. I'm gonna add you as a friend because that's the final part I need to do.
Yeah.
It's the second mission, right? That spawns after you like
Mhm.
deliver the cargo.
I'm hoping to board this thing.
I'm assuming it's the same spelling.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, we are.
Is it still possible for torpedoes to hit like small ships?
Mm. They can hit anything that you aim at, but they're designed really for bulk ships, big ships.
Shields hit.
Oh, I'm getting pull out.
I still think someone commented in the last server, but I'm not able to get this station.
Weapon system destroyed.
What? I got the Idris shooting at me.
I know if that Idris decides to like look at you, you're
Yeah.
it is fucking hard in a light fighter or in a fighter. Just
Anything,
generally.
yeah. The thing, when that thing focuses on you, you are in trouble.
Does it also help if I'm flying low to the ground?
That is going to be a thing at some point. I don't think it is a huge thing right now. I do know if you fly close to the ground, cross-section missiles have a tough time locking on you.
I'm waiting for this drop.
Fighting a light fighter. This seems to be hit.
Target eliminated.
Motherfucker destroyed.
Okay.
Alright, I have taken some hits, but I should be still viable.
Oh, it is producing heat. Never mind. Game dropping below 3,000.
Shields hit.
Stay with that.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Little nervous for this one.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
He's trying to maneuver kill me.
Is that a player? Or...
No, it's an AI, but the AI are fucking smart now.
Okay.
Yeah, they're way better at dogfighting, especially the higher tier ones. When 3.23 like .0 went live, and they didn't like do a full balance pass at all their combat AI, like even like low risk missions took a bit, because like fuck, these guys are good. They're doing all this shit, man. I'm still like in the
Okay.
combat logger timeout, even though it's
Okay.
Have they fucking crippled this thing yet? Is it not moving? No, it's
hopefully
still moving.
not. Fuck, man, I wanna get fucking mission credit for this shit.
Okay.
Every other server I join in, it's like the very beginning of doing the cargo shit. And I don't want to spend another 2 hours doing cargo.
Whoa, somebody just flew past me.
Okay.
Is he facing me? That's probably not a good thing.
Okay.
So fucking dark.
Okay. 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 Shields hit. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Somebody on my ass, I think. Keep chasing me. No, we're going to sleep.
Okay.
It's not. I don't see any bad guys over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the Idris. I think it's just the Idris that was poking at me. Whoop. He's locking missiles on me.
So apparently entering cruise control mode also helps. Because your engines aren't actively always providing thrust.
Well, when in space, you should be decoupled. Oh,
No,
what?
on a planet as well. Because you can make it where you fall slowly, and then you just gotta boost every so often. Like I'm at 1.6 and they're still not shooting at me. This is for turrets, by the way. So I'm getting like.
My frames are starting to dip. Oh, he's pulling me close to the fucking capital ship. That's what he's doing.
Still unavailable. God damn it. What's the time supposed to be?
Do I need it for any findings?
Yes.
Shields.
You have to have at least one. Whoa, capital ship.
That'd be nice if torpedoes didn't show up on radar. To like, you know, a certain range or whatever.
Actually, that is going to be a thing. They've actually said that there will be a detection range for missiles eventually.
I feel like the slower it goes, the harder it should be able to find.
Where is this dude?
That'd be also cool if you can set how fast it can go. Oh, that'd actually be sick.
Lag. My frames are just so bad I can't freaking deal with heavy fighters.
I know. I think the
light
itches
fighters.
is the cause. Whenever the itch spawns in my frames, but when it's gone, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Shitty missions.
So bad. Yeah, the fighter I'm up against the AI keeps pulling me into the capital ship. Yep, there we go again. He's smart.
It's doing its job.
Yeah, he's fucking about to get his ass handed to him, and he knows he's gonna die, so he's trying to get help from the capital ship.
Coming to join in finally.
So I think my detection range is 1.6. Do you think that's really good?
Yeah, it's good.
It is, yeah.
Be real annoying to deal with that jump time. Come in fucking
Delay. Unbelievable. Yeah, this freaking light fighter's just flying circles around my ass.
I know. I'm gonna come in with a Hornet Mark II.
It wouldn't be so bad if the frames were, you know, so tanked.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm standing still and he's like just orbiting me.
Yeah. Their actions are fine, but
Yeah.
ours are like fuck.
Oh, is that a Xeno threat hammerhead? I should probably help out with that.
Yeah, please. It's fucking us up.
Oh shit, this is a dad. You're also in here. Perfect.
Yeah, I think so. We're fighting. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we were trying to thin out the fighters, but I didn't realize there's a hammerhead here.
I don't know where he came from.
If
He's
anyone's
part of
at
the reinforcements.
the station, I can spawn a Scorpius, and I've got laser cannons on all of the guns.
Would you like
Gunner-
me to? Would you like me to come in my
Oh,
eclipse?
looks like his rear shields are down. If I can get behind him, he's gonna be in
Sure.
trouble.
Would anybody be willing to send me some money for more missiles? That way I don't have to keep waiting 15 minutes every time. It's cool if not, but I can't do any of the... Hold on.
I think I pissed off the hammerhead.
I'll send party invites out to people.
You have me added?
No, probably not.
Oh.
Kaboom, citizen dad. I should be able to find you if you're in our server. Actually, yeah, there you are, dear Daddy. Also, citizen gunner, is that dad's kid? Also invite to party, why not?
Yeah, Gunner. He's only 8, but he's a G. He's been dogfighting since he was 5.
Nice, heck yeah.
Hammerhead's down. I think it's Idra's time. Oh wow, I'm not the only one out here with an F8 Lightning that's had his ass handed to him. Oh, there's another
If Gunner
hammerhead.
wants, I have a Scorpius turret.
Gunner, did you spawn your ship yet?
Are ballistics actually good on the Eclipse?
Yeah, ballistic weapons have less emissions. But like again,
have
you're probably
emission?
not going to want to use guns at all anyway.
Yeah, but at the same time I don't have to use money for missiles. And I've been waiting 15 minutes each time and it's starting to make me angry.
No, Gunner says he has to go to baseball.
Okay, all good. Have fun. Peace.
I'll gun the Scorpio after this hammerhead goes down for sure. Him and I have been flying the Scorp. Guns. So sometimes I like chill.
Is the mole broken?
Chill.
Mole? I'm not sure. I don't really do a whole lot of mining.
So okay, so it can be, but there's workarounds for everything.
Never mind. I don't know. If it's like broken in any way, I don't even know.
Oh yeah. So
Sorry. Honestly, that's the money maker is the vulture.
yeah, Vulture and Panels right now.
Is there any ships that shoot like size 5 missiles? Or torpedoes?
I don't know.
Pardon? What?
Top of my head. Ships that shoot size 5 missiles. I don't know on the top
Yeah,
of my head.
Gladiator. Let's see what else. The
Gladiator.
Inferno and Ion, if you change the missile racks, you can fire size 5.
Whoa, what? Really?
Yeah, I don't know if they lock down the racks, but that's been a thing for a while. I know on a couple of my fighters, they've locked the racks down. You can't change them anymore. So they're constantly changing stuff. So a while back you could do it with the 600i, but unfortunately they locked the racks. You can't do that now. That thing was deadly because you'd change out the racks and you'd add scimitars. Scimitars are the ones that are launched off of the ballista. The ballista scimitars lock or engage at the minute they leave the
Shield
tube.
down.
So that
Focus
means you
fire
could
while you
fire them
can.
at point blank range and get a lock. So they changed that. So now that you can't do that anymore, and you can't change the missile rack so you can even put torpedoes on. All right, I need a new ship. My ship's starting to look pretty shitty.
Well, that was weird. The Scorpius, I quantum jumped to the location. Just blew up. I didn't think I hit anything. It just. Oh
Did
man.
you run into a piece of debris, maybe?
I didn't even exit like the quantumation. Like, you know how it kind of locks you in place for a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get to exit that part.
That happened to me yesterday.
Is the Aurora chill?
I like the Aurora. Makes a good coffee.
Aurora's a good starter. Honestly, Aurora's still my favorite starter ship.
Does it have missiles?
Yeah,
What size?
especially the Legionnaire.
Yeah, the Legionnaire, I think you can carry up to size 1, size 3, or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Size
something
2s.
like that.
Mm.
Where's my jump point? There it is.
Honestly, just look at the Firebird Ravenclaw if you don't have it already.
Yeah,
If
the
you're
Firebird's
asking
pretty
as many questions about missiles, the Firebird's probably going to be what you're going to want.
good. Actually, the Firebird's pretty effective for what we're
It
doing
has
right
like
now.
it's like 28 or something. It's got a
Yeah.
shit ton.
Yeah, all size 3.
It's a light fighter. It has really good stealth.
Who's it made
It can fire more than 4 missiles at a time. You can fire like what, up to 8?
Something like that.
6 or 8?
6 or 8.
Yeah.
Mm. Could it take down big
Shield down.
ships?
Focus
Fire
fire while
enough
you can.
missiles.
Probably fire enough missiles, but I think
Why is the game doing that?
you already have the Eclipse that does that. This would be more
What?
for like anti-fighter screening.
The station's shooting at me, so there's gonna be a cooldown period, it looks like. There's a solution for this. Some G's, but
Shield down. Focus fire while you can.
oh, now the shields are down. Where I want to be
I
is
think we're going to rearm or something in the Hammerhead.
I don't know where. You can't do it here.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's a. This thing's pretty slow in quantum, isn't it? We might be back. It might be like 30 minutes till we get back.
I had to eject. Station still thinks I'm a bad guy for some reason.
Oh yeah, I love that button.
It's okay. Now that EVA has unlimited freaking fuel, I can in cruise control. I can just do this and sit back and enjoy. Whee!
Yeah, yesterday I had to eject, and Gunnar and I both had to eject, and we were trying to get to an asteroid, and because there's like the sense of scale and space is so whack, you know, we thought this asteroid was like 5 minutes away. It was like a half an hour away.
Yeah.
It was
but
nice.
you do EVA forever.
Nice little.
Right,
Yep.
You don't slow down. But
We made it. We fucking made it.
yeah, I EVA'd to an 890 jump mission one time and got past
Still
all the
down on the
fighters and
apron.
stuff
Get it
by
while you can.
EVAing, but man, it took forever.
Yeah. Eventually they're gonna put in fuel, right? Like
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I just assumed so.
Yeah. Yep, that will be a thing. I wonder what patch they're gonna put in the hull clinging. You actually cling to things.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Still wait for that.
That's something that'll probably just get snuck into a random patch. Like, oh yeah, we finally completed it. Yeah, throw it out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that important.
Curious to see what kind of bugs come up from that. Could you imagine? I can't get my hands loose. Don't go to warp yet.
I trust me. I have that thing with ladders right now. I know. I thought we were supposed to get the new like ladder movement system. They showed off like 2 years ago or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just
please,
lean
can I
and
have
look
that?
and
I've been
lean
doing
and-
They had
cargo lately.
the
need
parkour
it.
shit on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need that so bad. Like, I never really messed with ladders too much other than in ships, and then I started looting the other day. Gunner and I, let's go loot. And now the distribution centers, there's so many ladders.
Cat. Walked in front of my fucking Tobii eye tracker.
After you lock on and you set it, can you lock off of it or no?
What, like missile mode?
Yeah, you don't have
Yes.
to stay locked on. I don't think that's the right one. Damn. I know it's here somewhere. Up the backside.
There's ejection seat apparently, but there's no like, what do you call it? No parachute. So I'm gonna die.
Yep, no parachutes in game.
Sorry.
Yeah, this game breeds Klingons. You just tough it out.
Honestly, what they should do is, I know some I think maybe like F-35 ejection seats, like you stay in it and it has like a little bit of fuel in it to
Mhm.
kind of like slow you down before the parachute deploys. Just make the sci-fi version of that where you stick to your chair and you get to push the button right before you hit the ground to slow yourself down.
Yeah, they could do that. I mean, the Talon already is the entire nose of the ship is a pod. It's actually a survival pod. So when you eject, it's supposed to take that whole thing, and you're supposed to eject with it. So they could easily do a chair.
Yeah. Drake, they don't believe in ejection pods. Ejections, ships, sure.
Yeah.
You can have your little command module disconnect, but ejection seats, no way. That costs money.
Oh, somebody just collided with
We
the
at Drake
station.
give you the best ship for the least amount of money. You get what you pay for. People boarded this just yet?
Probably. It was losing its shields last I saw. Idris can take a ton of punishment now, though.
I mean, it's standing still, so I think they just want people to board it. I think one of the turrets is still active because it was firing at me.
I forget what the key is for sub-targeting the turrets.
R.
Is it Alt-R or something like that?
Just regular R, and it'll cycle through all the stuff that you can sub-target on.
Oh, there's a ship leaving.
Guess who died again? Ooda, ooda. Guess who died again? Ooda, ooda,
Shield down
day.
on the Idris. Hit it while you can.
So which one of us is not currently EVing?
Oh, is everybody fucking in the same boat?
Everybody's in the same.
Well, I can pick up one of you.
Well, I'm at the station. I just gotta get to a pad. Oh, I think I see a pad.
If you would have come to Hangar
We're-
1, I got a turret.
We're AFK, but we might be back. We're just enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, I could have swore there were pads out here, but I don't know why I can't find them.
What is one of the most ships with the most missiles?
The most? Well, it's not a
Yeah.
it's not a ship, but the Tumbrel Storm.
Oh, nice. We completed it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, what's the ship that has one of the most missiles?
Honestly, bang for your buck, missiles and like guns and turrets. Get a Constellation.
How many missiles does the Constellation hold, and what size?
You
Yeah.
look up on the website.
The Andromeda uses.
I used to have one. It had.
Well, I think the Andromeda uses size 2s, but all the others use size 1s, I think. But they carries like 30 or 40 of them. Or something. I can't remember.
Yeah. It can just dump out missiles.
Maybe it's like 24. But
How many missiles can it launch at a time?
I think
4.
still 4, but that might change in the future.
Yeah, if you'll notice that when it goes into missile mode on the sides of the ship, these wings pop out and they're a track of missiles. So technically, yeah, it could fire a fuck ton. It could be like watching Robotech, man. You just shitloads of missiles coming out of it. Ooh, this one's open. I think I'm good. Yeah, this one's open. Sweet. Thank God for bugged freaking hangar doors.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, I got some goldfish. Let's go. I didn't realize.
Check the most
No,
important
don't close!
website.
Don't close! You motherfucker, don't close!
Yep, got the armor. Xeno threat, arms, legs, core, and...
Wow.
Oh, and I got the rescue light. Nice.
What's the rescue light?
That was if you showed up to, is it Fleet Week? Is that you make this launch week? Like to 3 separate days. It's just like a little cosmetic thing. I don't know what it does, but I have it. I also need to dump in that alien coin term. For Alien Week before I forget.
Do you think the Eclipse will become better as engineering and everything comes out?
I have no idea, and I cannot tell you.
Stanton system.
Sure.
Thanks to the coordinated efforts
'Cause that's
of
when
the
stuff like that's
UE,
gonna really
Navy, and
actually
Civilian Defense
matter.
Force, the Xeno threat fleet was defeated and fled back to Pyro system. You should
But
still
at the
execute
same time,
caution while traveling in case
I'm
there are
probably
any
gonna get the
lingering
Vulcan
hostiles
when
hiding
that
out in
comes
the
out.
system.
I'm wondering if the Vulcan will be able to still repair big ships as well. It just take a lot longer. You know?
I will assume so, because what's the point of having a large like repair ship? It's I mean it should be able to.
Yeah.
When you start hearing about drone gameplay, you know the Vulcan's somewhat close.
Oh yeah. Are they gonna? You think they'll make it where
to the
a player
ASOC
can
vehicle
control
retrieval
his
system.
drone? Like,
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think it's gonna be like remote turret, but like for a drone, you could like fly around with it. I think it's gonna
Well,
be the exact same.
Well, you can use that as like surveillance with the big facility. Dude, that'd be so cool.
But
Your
they're
insurance
small
claim
drones. They're
has
not gonna be
been
able to go
sent.
that far or that
Please
fast.
visit us again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play
Like
EVs.
if you're parked up next to one, you know what I mean? I don't know.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, like sending a drone into like a wreck.
There's an
to, like,
Idris
check
here
to see
at
what's
the
inside.
station.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody must have took control of it
Especially
and brought
like
it here.
Yeah, I think there's still like enemy NPCs in the turrets because after we completed the mission, I'm still getting shot at.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it's here at the station now, and the station's like tearing into it.
All right, I got what I wanted. I'm gonna hop off. Do something with my Saturday. All right, bye bye.
All right, see you later.